Oiza and her siblings always looked forward to their holidays at their uncle's magnificent mansion. Uncle Yahaya, a wealthy man, resides in a big estate with his 2 wives and 8 children. Although 3 children from his first wife tragically passed away, leaving one with mental health challenges, it is believed that his first wife, unable to bear more children, supported his decision to marry a second wife. Growing up in a large polygamous family with 4 wives, Yahaya learned to navigate life's challenges at a young age. After his parents' untimely death in a car accident, he worked tirelessly to support himself and his brother, Hussaini, eventually gathering so much wealth and asset. Speculations about the source of his wealth circulated, with some attributing it to money rituals, while others believed it resulted from his hard work. Despite his success, Yahaya gained a reputation for being unwilling to provide financial assistance to those in need, including his own brother, furthering the perception of him as selfish and unkind. As a result, Oiza's father, Mr. Hussaini, distanced himself from Yahaya, determined to sever ties with him. One day, tragedy struck when Hussaini passed away from a sudden heart attack while working on the farm, leaving behind his 3 children, Oiza, Nene, and Adai, as well as their mother. Following his brother's death, Yahaya took on the responsibility of ensuring the children received a good education, but he neglected to provide financial support for their mother. Instead, he only allowed the kids to visit during holidays. At just 13 years old, Oiza resented visiting her uncle and his family due to the way he had treated her late father. She held him responsible for her father's passing, believing that if he had offered assistance when needed, her father might still be alive. In contrast, her siblings enjoyed the luxuries of their uncle's large home, delicious food, and gifts they received while visiting their cousins. During one fateful holiday, Oiza's mother took all the children to stay with their uncle. While there, Oiza discovered a room that was always locked, with strict instructions not to enter. Only Uncle Yahaya had access, and Oiza once caught a glimpse of him entering the room late at night. Curiosity got the best of her and she attempted to follow him, but he disappeared and the door locked behind him. Her attempt to peer through the door's tiny hole proved unsuccessful, leaving her with unanswered questions. Her curiosity only grew and Oiza became determined to uncover the secrets behind the forbidden room, vowing to find a way inside during their next visit. Late one night at Uncle Yahaya's mansion, Oiza couldn't contain her burning curiosity any longer. This was her chance to uncover the mystery behind that forbidden, locked room that her uncle guarded so jealously. Oiza had always felt uneasy about her uncle's cruel ways since her father's death. She hid behind the plush leather couch, her heart pounding. She waited with bated breath for her uncle to make his move. A few moments later, Uncle Yahaya's heavy footsteps descended the staircase. Oiza watched intently as they approached the locked door, fumbling with a set of keys. This was her chance. As he turned the key, Oiza discreetly kicked over a nearby vase, distracting her uncle. Seizing the opportunity, Oiza quietly slipped into the room and hid in the wardrobe, peering through a tiny crack. When her uncle walked into the room, he turned on the light switch and locked the door. What she witnessed next would haunt her for the rest of her days. There, in the dimly lit room, were the lifeless bodies of Yaya's 3 children, dressed in a mystical robes and surrounded by piles of naira and US dollars. Oiza's blood ran cold as she realized the terrible truth. Her uncle was involved in dark occult practices, and he used his 3 children for rituals. Suddenly, Oiza's worst fears came true as her uncle caught her in the act. In a desperate struggle, Oiza fought to escape, but her uncle's iron grip was too strong. With a sickening thud, Oiza's sword went black as her uncle struck her on the head with a heavy stool. He carefully and gently moved her body to her room and laid her next to a sibling. The next morning, the family was devastated to find Oiza's lifeless body in her room, with the uncle acting innocent. Oiza's mother received a devastating call informing her of her daughter's death. Overwhelmed with grief, she struggled to understand how a healthy, vibrant daughter could suddenly be gone. As whispers and rumors spread, some speculated that her uncle could be involved in foul play, while others believed it was a natural death. This passed and Oiza was laid to rest in accordance with Muslim traditions. However, her mother couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. "This couldn't have been just a normal death. My daughter was perfectly fine. She wouldn't have left me like this," she often lamented, her heart heavy with sorrow. Desperate for answers, she felt lost and alone, unsure of where to turn. Then one night, as she drifted off to sleep, Oiza appeared to her in a haunting dream, tears of blood streaming down her face. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and remember to turn on your notification. Thank you for watching.